Let me show you how I repot this orchid that I recently got from Costco. First, you need some clear pots, and second, you need scissors to remove the clear pot that your orchid is currently in. Then you inspect the orchid just to make sure that you don't have any surprise pests hiding under the leaves or the roots of the orchid. Then this is where the fun starts. I sped up the video so that you don't watch me for 5 minutes trying to take off the moss, but you want to do this very gently by pulling the moss apart from the roots and trying not to damage the roots as you do this. Once the moss is removed from the orchid, I will rinse it in the sink so that I can just wash off any remaining residue that I physically cannot remove. Then I start picking the clear pot that I think would be suitable for the size of the orchid. You want to pick a pot that has room or gives the orchid room to grow. And then once you pick that pot, you fill it up with a new orchid mix. I have spoken about this tropical treasure mix from Crystal Star Nursery. It's my favorite orchid mix because it gives the roots a lot of room to grow because of how big and chunky the different things are that are included in the mix. And also the water drains really, really well through and through with this orchid mix. This is me topping it up and making sure that it's completely full and that, the different spaces, nooks and crannies are filled with the orchid mix. After you do that, it's quite simple. You kind of just look around to make sure that it's balanced and it looks the way you want it to look and that your orchid is not tilted or lopsided. That's it. That's how you repot an orchid.